Good evening, sports fans. All spring high school sports are now into the postseason. Friday, the GHSA State Baseball playoffs getting underway. The Benedictine Cadets, one of the squads in action, out on the home diamond. Last year, BC advancing to the AA Final Four. Cadets beginning their quest to another trip to the semis or further today against Lamar County. Benedictine with the 2-0 lead in the third, and pitcher Chipper Wiley making sure it stays that way. Coming up with a couple strikeouts, including the inning ender. Bottom half, Cadets going to add to their lead. A runner on second for Brad Stewart, who's going to send the high chopper up the middle and into center. Mikey Huggins going to score. It was 3-0 Cadets. Wiley keeps on cruising on the hill. He's going to deliver another inning-ending strikeout in the fourth. It's 4-0 in the bottom half, and Benedictine picking up some more. Runner on for Chase Marini, who's going to line one to right center. This one getting down for a run-scoring double. It was 5-0 home team. Cadets then going to end this one with 5 runs in the fifth. Andy Crawford going to drive in 2. He does it with a double past third. Benedictine goes up 7-0. It's 8-0 a short time later when Huggins going to single up the middle. 2 more going to score. That ends this one. Cadets with a 10-0 win in game number 1. Benedictine would then complete the sweep, taking game 2 by the final score of 7-2. Cadets are into the second round. Exciting game down at Richmond Hill. The Wildcats hosting Northside Columbus in 5A. Visitors going to grab a 1-0 lead in the 6th. Drew Hayward with the RBI single to left to get Northside on the board, but that's all they get in the frame. Richmond Hill pitcher Slade Walker going to come through with the inning-ending strikeout. Move to the bottom of the 7th. Now 2-0 Northside Columbus, but here comes Richmond Hill. Bases loaded for Justin Henley, who strokes the single to left. 1 run comes in, and so does the tying run, knotting the game up at 2. The Wildcats looking to win it seconds later. Runner on second for Zach Bird, who's going to single through the left side. Runner coming home, and so is the throw. It's a good one. Northside's catcher going to apply the tag for the out. Game remains tied at 2, but moments later, this one ends in wild fashion. Michael Teston breaks for home. A balk is going to be called on the Northside Columbus pitcher, and that's going to end it. Wildcats come from behind to take game 1 3-2. Richmond Hill would then complete the 2-game sweep, shutting out Northside Columbus 3-0 in game 2. Savannah Christian hosting Brookstone in the opening series in single A private action. Bottom of the first, Raiders grab a 1-0 lead on the RBI single to right by Ben Hausler. Hausler also getting the job done on the mound. He's going to end the top of the 2nd with the strikeout. Then in the top of the 3rd, Brookstone with a runner in scoring position, but again, Hausler going to get the Raiders out of the inning. He does it with the K. Bottom half, Christian adding to their lead. Mark Frazier going to go to the opposite field with the RBI single. Going to make it 2-0. Seconds later, Wes Putman going to come to the plate. Looks like he's going to ground into the fielder's choice. However, the second baseman can't make the play. That allows another run to score, making it 3-0. Savannah Christian takes game 1, 9-0. The Raiders would then complete the sweep in game number 2, beating Brookstone 6-3 in that one. Calvary Day on the road at First Presbyterian in Macon. Bottom of the first, Vikings strike first. Tyler Stubbs with a fielder's choice that scores KJ Spears from third, 1-0. Top of the second, runners on second and third for Calvary, but Kevin Morrow going to take care of business with the inning-ending strikeout. In the third, Calvary does get on the board. Runners on the corners for Brad Butler, who plays Harrison Bocook with the fielder's choice. Game was tied at 1. But right back comes FPD in the bottom half. Marshall Lyles hits the single off the pitcher's glove. That scores Garrison Hotchkiss, and the game is now a 2-1 advantage for the Vikings. Next up, Tyler Stubbs gets a base hit to score Spears to break out a 3-1 Viking lead. Calvary goes on the fall in game 1 of this one, 9-3 the final. But the Cavs bounce back, and they force a game 3 on Saturday. Calvary Day rolls in game 2, 13-3 the final.